Yeah. Come on. If I do it, I do it loud. Make it count. Make it count. Maximum, make it count. Maximum, make it count. Come on, everything I touch gets touched at full volume, full attack. There's no doubt in my system that knows how to hold it back. Whether training, running, fighting, living out my day. Maximum intensity, that's the only way. I don't know a version of myself that moves at half the speed. Every action gets the fullest of whatever it may need. If I'm gonna do it once, I'm doing it at peak degree. Maximum intensity, that's the only me. Come on. The world moves comfortable, cruising, coasting halfway there. I move different every rep, every breath, every stare. Like the maximum from the second that I start the war. Maximum intensity, nothing less, nothing more. There's no dimmer switch installed inside the way I live. No partial version of the effort that I give. Once I flip the switch, it's locked on maximum degree. Maximum, make it count. No halfway, no in between. If I do it, I do it loud. Maximum, make it count. Training's not a hobby that I dabble in halfway. Run is not a job that I can phone in on the day. Fight is not a moment where I hold a piece in reserve. Maximum intensity, that's the only nerve. Come on. Comfortable tries to tell me, jack it, ease up, take it slow. I don't entertain the offer, that's a version I don't know. The only speed that's programmed in the engine here is max. Maximum intensity, that's the only fact. Every rep's a statement that I give it everything I've got. Halfway was never in the blueprint, never in the plot or in my wiring, or in the fire that lives in me. Maximum intensity, that's my decree. Once the switch is flipped, there's no version I turn down. Maximum intensity. Full sound. Woo! Maximum, make it count. No halfway, no in between. If I do it, I do it loud. Maximum, make it count. Who moves halfway through the fight. Every single thing I touch gets touched with on my mic. The moment that I start is the moment everything turns loud. Maximum intensity, make it count. Into the last breath leads me to the last rep. Hits the ground. I don't know what quiet burns and don't know how to tone it down. What I give gets given fully or it never left at all. Maximum intensity, standing tall. Every session is a battle when I never fight it meek. But bar doesn't care how loud I was and only asked this week. In this week my answer's always the same one every time. Maximum intensity, keep the rhyme. Every person will never learn the meaning of halfway. Every warrior who gave full volume every single day. We all know the same exact rule that governs every fight. Maximum intensity until it's gone right. Maximum, make it count. No halfway, no in between. If I do it, I do it loud. Maximum, make it count. Half is a word. I don't know. If I do it, I do it loud. Maximum intensity. That's the whole life. That's the whole life. To accelerate, not to break. No limit up. Born to accelerate. Engine hot, red line calling, ain't no ceiling, ain't no stalling. Every second I go faster, pace my fuel, I'm the master. No brakes built in this machine. Me this thing you've ever seen. No limit up, no limit up. I don't stop, I go higher. No limit up, no limit up. Till I retire. Pistons firing faster, harder. RPMs climbing, no reward. Push through the wall, break the sound. Ain't no version of me slowing down. Every rep I add more speed. Is this the fuel that a king needs? another step. Ain't no limit built in me. An engine of pure energy. Push it, past the line. This my moment, this my time. No limit up, no limit up. I don't step, I go higher. No limit up, no limit up. Forces take me higher. No limit up, no limit up. I don't step, I go higher. No limit up, no limit up. Forces take me higher. No brakes, yeah. No brakes. Arm to accelerate, 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 accelerate. No limit up. No limit up. No limit up. Watch me be. Bar goes up, so do I. No such thing as good enough. Why? Load it more, push it hard, higher, stronger, raise the bar. Less it easy, add more weight. Comfort zone, not my fate. Every round I raise the stakes. Higher, stronger, that's what it takes. Yeah, fear stood tall, I stood taller. Every rep I get smaller, smaller doubt, bigger will. Stronger, clubbing still. Every round the standard climbs. Every set I break all lines. No ceiling for what's inside. Higher, stronger. One more round. Hold longer. More control, more me. Higher, stronger. Watch me be. Work. Yesterday's max, today's warm up. Every day I level up. Control the weight, control the mind. Stronger, leave it behind. More cargo, more courage. Every round's a bigger stage. Discipline's the only key. Higher, stronger, that's how I be. Screams loud, body listens. Every rep, the fire Christens. Not a phase, this is who. Higher, stronger, nothing new. Every raise the bar. Higher, stronger, near or far. No ceiling. No scar. Higher, stronger. One more round. Hold longer. More control. More me. Higher, stronger. Watch me be. Goes up, I go up too. Every round something new. More control, more of the will. Higher, stronger, clogging still. No ceiling built for what I bring. Every rep a higher king. Then arises, so do I. Higher, stronger, touch the skull. Same call every single round. Work, I rise, don't hit the ground. Same response every time. Higher, stronger, feel it shine. Reloaded me the same. They thought the weight would bury me right where I stand. Never, I turned it into leverage in my hand. See, pressure ain't a verdict, it's a forge. Every hit's a hammer, I'm the sword it made. Life came heavy, I ain't asking it to fade. I'm asking for the strength to turn the trade. Posture first, control follows, that's the code. I don't wait for easy, I just carry the load. Viral Ojogo, that's the truth I live inside. Not the hand I'm dealt, it's the way I ride. Every difficult phase, it's a mirror, not a wall. Shows me who I am before I ever fall. That's right there, the moment power shows. Not when it's easy, when the pressure grows. I don't shrink under nothing to escape. I measure struggle like it's giving me my shape. The version of me built in comfort never grows. The version forged in pressure's the one everybody knows. My fires and my yard keep me out here zone. That line lives permanent inside my chest, my bone. Controlling given when the storm decides to hit. Controls the choice I make in the middle of it. Hold the frame, shift the weight, take it back. Every heart stretch just proves what I don't lack. Turn the game don't mean the game gets soft on me. Means I'm the one who chooses what the outcome's gonna be. Every rep under pressure is a rep that builds the proof that the hardest situations don't get final say, not the truth. I control the tempo when the world tries to control mine. Every difficult day's just another rep, another line. Not the end of the story, just the middle of the climb. Show every single time. This is it, this the round where it flips. Pressure came to break me, pressure built my grip. That the difficulty you're carrying right now, it's not bigger than you. It's just asking what you're made of. You already know the answer. Now go prove it.
Nobody sees the process, they just see the final form. Don't know about the quiet reps that got me through the storm. Small tricks today, another one tomorrow stacking up. That's the only recipe, there ain't no shortcut, no shortcut. Never, I don't need the whole thing figured out today. I need the rep in front of me, that's all I say. What I'm doing right now, nobody's ever gonna see. But it's building something stronger that tomorrow's gonna free.
Trust it small, repeat it every day. Build it quiet.
That's the only way. Today looks like nothing, today looks like just one more set. But today's the only place where all the future gets built. Yeah, I don't need the mountain visible from where I'm standing now. I just need to step in front of me and I don't ask how. Every choice repeated turns into a habit, then a skill. Every skill repeated turns into the strength I'm gonna feel. Nobody arrives as strong without the boring days between. Building in the boring, that's the process, that's the scene.
It's the process, brick on brick unseen. I'm ready to building strength in between.
The version of me that shows up strong a year from now. Started with the version right here, right now. Taking a vow, smiling quiet, unimpressive, boring to the eye. But that's the only version of the process, that's not a lie. I don't need the evolution visible today, right now. I need the choice made right, and I don't need to know the how. Every rep unseen is still a rep, still count, it's still applied. Building something I can't measure yet, but I still ride.
Just today, tomorrow, that's the only change. I'm ready, building strength I can't explain.
Building the strength.
Building strength I can't explain.
I stopped waiting for the moment I could see the whole design. Started trusting every small piece was already on the line. The process doesn't owe me proof before I put in the work. It just asks for one more choice and then it's my turn. Not the shirt. Every day I show up quiet is the day the future's built. Every day I show up quiet cancels out the guilt of the days I wanted proof before I gave the effort first. Trust the process, not the outcome. That's the pattern, that's rehearsed.
This the brown unseen becomes the proof. I'm ready to building strength beyond the roof. Every
hey. Every rep I had today's invisible to everyone but me. That's exactly how it's supposed to be. That's how the strong get free. I don't measure progress by the moment, I measure by the sum of every quiet choice that built the version yet to come. The process isn't glamorous, the process is repeated small. That's the only actual formula behind it all. I don't need to see the muscle building underneath the skin. I just need to trust the reps and let tomorrow's strength begin.
Process, that's the whole entire code. I'm ready to building strength along the road.
Scream the road. I'm building strength on low. So if today feels small, if today feels like it doesn't count, don't know that every ounce of strength you'll have is built from this exact amount of quiet choices, boring days and reps that no one's gonna clap. And now that's the process, that's the only actual how. You don't see the muscle when you're in the middle of the build, but it's stuff is happening, every rep gets fulfilled. What you do today's invisible, but it's not doing nothing else. Building all the strength the future you is about to show.
see it happening today. That's okay. That's how it works. Keep showing up. Tomorrow's strength is being built right now.
Strength ain't something that just shows up when you're born. Strength's a choice you make again each time you're torn. Every morning is a vote for who you're gonna be. Weak or strong, that's a decision, not a destiny. Never. I don't wait for motivation's call. I choose to fight before I even feel it, that's it all. Today I don't give in, tomorrow I don't give in. That's not a moment, that's a pattern, that's a discipline.
Choose it again, every single day. Stand up. No matter what gets in the way.
They think the strong ones never feel the weight, never feel the pull. Truth is we feel it every day, we just choose different, that's the rule. I don't wake up feeling powerful, I wake up and I decide. The feeling comes after the choice, not before, that's not a lie. Every single obstacle is asking the same question, plain and clear. Do you fold today or do you stand right here, right here? I answer with my actions, not a mood, not a mindset that fades. I choose to be strong and I choose it every single day, it's made.
It's the choice made again, made today.
I'm ready.
Nothing's taking it away.
Difficulty doesn't care how you're feeling when it shows. It just shows up and the only thing that matters is what grows from the choice you make the second that is staring in your face. Not the strength you had before, the strength you choose to place right there, right now in the exact moment it gets hard. That's the only strength that counts, that's the only guard. I don't bank on yesterday's decision, carrying the day. I make the choice again every single time, every single way.
Again and again, that's the only formula. I'm ready, strength repeated, that's the armor.
Some days the choice comes easy, some days it costs me everything I got. Doesn't matter what it costs, I'm paying it whether it's easy or it's not. Strength was never a possession, sitting still inside a chest. Strength in action, repeated daily, that's the only real test. I've had the days I wanted to give in, wanted to lay it down. Chose to stand instead, and that choice is what turned my life around. Not the day I'd have robbed, not the day I made it every single day. That's the muscle, that's the way.
It's around, the choice gets made again.
I'm ready.
Stronger day and strong again.
Every rep is just a small choice stacked on top of one before. Every set's a vote for who I'm walking out that door. I don't need to feel invincible to choose a harder path. I just need to choose it feeling weak or feeling strong. Do the math. Confidence comes after action, not before it, not before I choose. First the feeling follows, that's the secret to the door. Strength isn't a title that you earn once and you keep. It's a decision you renew every day before you sleep.
Choose, that's the whole entire fight.
I'm ready.
Every day, every single night.
If the weight feels like too much to hold, know the choice is still available, the same one from before. You don't need yesterday's strength, you don't need tomorrow's plan. You just need today's decision, standing right here as you stand. Every difficult day is just another chance to prove the same. That giving up was never who you are, was never why you came. Choose it now, choose it quiet, choose it loud. However it comes out strong, isn't what you are, it's what you choose. That's what it's about.
You don't have to feel strong today. You just have to choose it. Do that enough times, and it stops being a choice. It becomes who you are.
Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. I'm about to burn it down. Then I'm about to burn it down.
strength. Heart's racing, good, that means it's real. Fear ain't a stop sign, it's a signal how I feel. Something worth chasing always shakes the chest a bit. I don't run from the shake, I run right into it. Never, I don't wait for calm to move. Calm ain't the requirement, courage is the proof. Every champion's heart beat fast before the win. Fear's just the doorway that the brave walk in.
Feel it, use it,
Turn it into gas.
fear don't stop the mission, fear just sets the pace.
They tell you come to nerve before you take the shot. I say let them rattle, let the fear run hot. Courage and wiles ain't so do middle, I'll pass my lane. That line live permanent, that's the only creed. Every rep that scares me is a rep that's worth the wait. If it don't shake me a little, it ain't worth the plate. Advance don't mean the fear left, means I move despite. That's the only difference between dark and light.
Right here, it's the edge where cowards fold.
I'm ready.
It's the edge where I take hold.
Every setback taught me feels got a job to do. Points me straight at what's important, straight and true. I don't chase the comfortable don't grow. I chase the shaking hands and the racing heart and go. Ball feels heavy, chest feels tight, hands got a little cold. That's the exact same moment where the story gets told. Not the moment after, not when the nerves subside. The moment when the loudest is the moment I decide.
Turn it, burn it,
Fear becomes the flame.
I'm ready. Nothing about this feels the same.
They think brave men don't feel it, brave men feel it most. Differences we walk through it instead of playing ghost. Every heavy lift, every hard decision, every climb started with a shake before it turned into a sign. Fear ain't the enemy hiding somewhere in the dark. Fear's the compass pointed straight at where I'm gonna spark. I stopped asking for the fear to leave before I move. Started asking what it's pointing to, and that's the proof.
It's the round, heart's loud, hands still work.
Fear came knocking,
Found out I don't hurt.
every fighter in the corner feels the exact same thing. Difference is what happens when the bell decides the ring. I don't need to shake to stop before I step up in the game. I just need to walk on through it and refuse to be the same. Fear tried to build a wall, I built a door instead. Every racing heartbeat just confirms what's up ahead. Something worth the fight, something worth the climb, worth the cost. I don't measure bravery by the fear that isn't lost. combustible.
That's what the fear became.
I'm ready.
Watch me turn it into flame. So next time the chest is tight, before the heavy is set, I won't wait for steady hands ain't here yet. I take the shake, I take the race and I'll take it all. And walk into the exact same thing that made me feel small. Cause courage was never quiet, courage was never calm. Courage is the racing heart, still reaching out his palm. Toward the part, toward the fight, toward whatever's in the way. Fear is fuel and I'm about to burn today.
That fast heartbeat right before you start, that's not weakness. That's your body telling you this one matters. You don't need it to stop.
You just need to move anyway. I'm about to burn the day. One 10%, never less. One more rep, never rest, never less. Ain't enough, I go past. One 10%, make it last.
Everybody stops when the number said it says complete. I don't read the number, I just listen to the beat. My heart still pounding, telling me it's not the end. 110%,
That's the only friend.
the standard's just the floor, was never built to be a wall. 10 out of 10's the baseline, it was never all. Every rep pass done is where the real work just began.
110%, that's the whole plan. When it feels like plenty, that's exactly when I add one more. The line where average stops is where I find my open door. Enough was never enough since the day that I first tried. 110%, that's my pride. There's no such thing as finished when the tank still has a spark. No settling for good when I could go further in the dark. Once the last reps counted, I'm already on the net. 110%, never less. One more rep, never rest. Enough ain't enough, I go past. 110%,
Make it last. The session doesn't end when the clock says that it's through. Doesn't end when everybody else is walking to the door. What's a minute I can make till the extra mile I run?
110%,
Until it's truly
done. Comfortable, tries to whisper that I've done enough today. I don't I don't let it have its say. The only thing that matters is the rep I have for free. 110%, that's my guarantee.
Every session's a promise that I give a little more. Stopping at sufficient was never what I'm fighting for. In my plan or in the standard that I set for me.
110%, that's my decree. Once the bar is met, I'm already reaching for the next. 110%, full sing, no rest. One season, never less. One more rep, it never rest. No, ain't enough, no pass.
110%, make it last. Make it last. I am not the person who stops when an over says I'm done. Every single set I finish gets one extra one. The moment that it's easy is the moment I add more weight.
110%, I never wait.
To the very last, until the last drop that I give. I'm stopping something, singing to myself, that's how I live. What I get just even fully over, never counts it all.
110%, standing tall.
Every session is a promise and I never settle cheap. Awesome barbers, I can't how tight I am, my only S is weak. In this week my answer's always the same one every time.
110%, keep the rhyme.
Every
Person who never stopped to what was just enough. Every warrior who always get the last bit of the slug. We all know the same exact rule that governs every fight. 110%, some ceilings done right.
110%.
One bouncing percent, never less. One more rep, never rest. No, ain't enough, I go past. 110%.
Make it last.
Enough isn't loud. There's always one more. 110%, that's the whole standard.
Yeah. I'm ready. Woo. Yeah. Every disappointment left a mark I didn't ask to wear. Every version of the plan that didn't land, that wasn't fair. I could've let it harden in the bitterness, let it stay. Instead I took the wreckage, built a weapon out of clay. That's right there, the moment pain becomes a tool. Not when it stops hurting, when you stop playing the fool. Everything that tested me also built me brick by brick. That's not a caption, that's the blueprint that I live. Feel it, hold it, don't let it just decay. Turn it, burn it, make the frustration pay. They don't see the nights, the disappointment kept me up. Don't see the mornings I still showed up, still fill the cup. Focus isn't something that arrives when things feel right. Focus is what frustration forges in the middle of the fight. I stopped asking why the setback found its way to me. Started asking what discipline is trying to set me free. Every closed door pointed me toward the door still shut. Every letdown taught my hands to never ever give up. It's the shift. The pain became the plan. I'm ready. Watch the wreckage build the man. Disappointment isn't proof that I was never meant to win. It's the raw material sitting underneath my skin. I don't bury what went wrong, I mine it for the gold. Every version of the strength I still didn't know I hold. A setback in the sorrow, they don't own the final say. Discipline's the interest that I collect from what they take. I built a routine out of everything that broke me down. Turn the disappointment to the reason I don't drown. Constructed, brick by brick, the pain lays down. I'm ready. Watch the structure hold the ground. Every rep I add is interest paid on every loss I took. Every heavy lift's a page in the story no one wrote. A shock, I don't need the frustration gone before I start to move. I just need the frustration, turn the fuel, and that's the proof. Emotion isn't weakness when you point it at the work. Emotion just momentum for the ones who never shirk. I stopped running from the feeling, started running with it instead. Every hard emotion turned to iron in my head. Just around, pain became my ally now. I'm ready. Nothing breaks me, watch the how. I don't know the story softness, I don't know where to clean it. I owe it everything I built from every loss I've had to spin. Frustration built my focus, disappointment built my drive. Every single thing that tested me is why I'm still alive. Standing stronger, moving heavier, thinking clearer than before. I don't hide the scars I carry, I just build a little more. Every hard emotion, every setback, every doubt got converted into strength. The moment I decided to turn it out. Strength, that's the only word that's left. I'm ready. Watch the weight become the depth. So if the disappointment sitting heavy on your chest tonight, no, it's not there to
You was there to build your fight. Everything that tested you left something in your hand. A tool, a lesson, a foundation you can stand. Turn it into discipline, turn it into drive. Turn it into every reason that you're still alive. Nothing that you carried was ever meant to just destroy. It was building something stronger, that's the truth, not just a ploy.
What tested you wasn't trying to break you. It was building something you couldn't build without it. You're proof of that already. Now go add to it.